Consolidated Audit Trail LLC and FinraCat LLC will host an industry testing checkpoint call for CAIS on Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024 at 4:15 p.m. ET. That is on Wednesday. In the video I uploaded yesterday, the CAD system presents major risk for institutions as well as short sellers as well as especially anybody naked shorting any given stock. The CAD system has already exposed over 7 billion in errors with options as well as stock, and it is not even implemented yet. If you haven't seen that video, we talked about how there was a test that happened on May 13th that basically pushed AMC and GameStop higher. The test apparently did not go as planned, and now there is going to be a testing checkpoint call on Wednesday. What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have a lot of stuff to cover with AMC as well as GameStop and a few other plays, so make sure to watch until the end of the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and comment down below. When US markets reopen next Tuesday after a long weekend, everything will likely seem normal. It's only after the close and in the following days that any cracks are expected to appear. What is this talking about? This is talking about T+1 finally being implemented. The settlement date of security transaction is going to drop from T+3 to T+2 to now down to T+1. A spike in the number of failed trades, operational glitches, and additional costs are among industry fears as the trading process for American securities accelerates, with the time allowed to complete every transaction halved to a single day. International investors who hold about $27 trillion in American markets face a system in which the usual method of funding a U.S. trade takes longer than they actually have to execute the deal. Unheralded parts of the trading process like affirmation, confirming details, fixing errors, and recalling securities out on loan must happen at least twice as fast. Global funds face a mismatch where cash flowing in and out moves at different speed to the assets they have to buy and sell, and it all faces an immediate stress test as one of the world's major indexes rebalance or reveal planned reconstitutions before the end of this month. Another stress test is going to be implemented, but this time it's for T+1, which is going to drastically affect these funds as well, just like the CAD system stress test. Okay, moving on from those important factors that are going to affect our stocks, Wall Street Bets has been bought and paid apparently. We've talked about this in the past, and it's likely that it is the case because we saw other influencers get paid off. We saw other influencers leave out of nowhere. But Wall Street Bets, the subreddit that basically launched GameStop higher back in 2021, of 15 plus million subscribers, has now banned all posts of GameStop. They are censoring free speech and trying to limit conversation about GameStop. Now, this is a sad thing to see, seeing that Reddit, Wall Street Bets had such a big say in the first gap up. But moving on from this, before we get into the charts, I want to show you guys something. The options flows are showing strong resistance all the way up at $125, which is exactly where we saw people were purchasing call contracts for that strike price way out there. Strong support is at $13, meaning you have this much room for upside. Now, close resistance, close support, resistance is at 30, support is at 20. As you saw on the chart, it's been having trouble breaking below 20 because there is support there. Now, jumping into the chart, I want to point out a couple of things. The first thing I want to point out is now we're breaking under 20. We're down 11%. Seeing that we were up 13% in Robinhood's 24-hour trading pre-market, then now we're down 11%. Just so shows that shorts aren't done attacking this. However, here's what I see happening. I see it getting calm. I see it getting, FUD. People are saying it's over. It's going to test $18, and that is when we rally. That is essentially what I'm watching. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Take a look at the RSI coming down and nearing the 50. Back when we ran and we overbought, right? Just like we did here. We came down. We tested right below the 50, right about the 47, right down here. And what happened? We got another large bounce, not as strong. And that's exactly what my indicator is detecting here. My indicator gave us this macro wedge, a price target of $22.50 all the way from down here at $11. This break gave us a nasty price target. And now it is giving us something that could play out. Now, I want to let you know that my indicator isn't for short squeeze plays, stocks that are extremely volatile. An indicator is going to be tough at reading when a ton of people are going to jump in and a ton of people are going to jump out, right? Because a tweet could kick this thing off and change the chart completely. But this is something that I was expecting. Consolidation for another leg up, and that's exactly what I see happening with GameStop. And if I bring the drawings in right here, you can also see GameStop is holding, or was trying to hold, the higher highs, higher lows, right? This support level, and now we're breaking under. Watch for 18 for a bottom on GameStop. AMC, my indicator is saying that AMC may break lower, coming down to around 350, consolidate before that next move up. Now this is something similar I anticipated. However, if you bring the drawings in, AMC based beautifully off of 435 and is trying to push higher, now up about 2% on the day. This isn't to say that it won't go lower, okay? Either way, if we bounce here, I'm watching 630. If we don't, watch for a break lower to 350. AMC options chain looking bullish on the week. However, the options chain is basically tied up. Now another ticker, FFIE. Watch for this thing to sell off, in my opinion, come down to test $1.10, which is the bottom of this wedge, and hopefully hold it for our next move up. If it doesn't, watch for it to just get flushed down and go lower. I just want to let you know that there are a few things you can do with this, okay? You can change the chart patterns to, instead of triangles, broadening wedges. You can change the methods from wick to body to buffer. You can change the smart target to completely off or a measured move. You can change the detection to medium, big, or macro. And you can also change the forecasting window. For example, if I put this at 100, it would give you a much longer pattern. Now overall, we're waiting for the Roaring Kitty to tweet again. His last tweet was May 17th. Everyone's kind of sitting around to see if this thing is over or not. Drop your theories in the comments down below. Now, if you guys want my indicator really quick before we get on with the video, it's the top link in the description where you can get my pattern detection forecasting indicator. Go get access to it right now, guys. It is extremely awesome. Also, join the Discord. Come talk with me. Come talk with most amazing people, stocks and crypto all day long. Level up your trading journey. Cheapest Discord for the value, coffee a month, and we have options trading alerts in there. I post my trades as soon as I take them and more. And if you guys want up to 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7, Google, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Meta, Microsoft, and Tesla, use my link, download Moomoo, open an account, and make a deposit into there. Okay, the biggest bear on Wall Street has finally capitulated. Mike Wilson of Morgan Stanley has just raised his 2024 S&P 500 price target from 4,500 to 5,400. Yet he has been predicting a market crash for years. Finally switching up. The SPY is continuing to rally just like we said, coming up, in my opinion, this week to my price target at 434.50. Tesla, I said, will continue higher, and I still believe so. You can see the inverse head and shoulders pattern playing out. Shoulder, head, coming up, shoulder, and potentially a move higher from here all the way up to 230 over the next couple of months. Nvidia has earnings this week. My indicator is predicting this bounce right here. However, I have it set only on a 20 forecast, so it's agreeing with the trend, so to say. However, somebody came up in Discord and made a very good point. This could be a very much so sell the news, and I want to prepare you for the downside for that. If Nvidia comes out with bad news or bad guidance, the sell-off is going to bring it to 741.65, and that is going to be a 20% drop, and that's from $943. That's a substantial loss, and that is what I see happening with Nvidia. Okay, Mysterious Whale has bought $106 million worth of Bitcoin in the past 24 hours. Bitcoin continuing to rally. My indicator gave us this falling wedge and a price target of 67,500, which we hit. Now we're basing here, and this is something that it's giving us going forward. It doesn't have to play out exact, but watch for a move up to 69,000 either this week or into next week. Last but not least, to close out the video, crypto asset manager Grayscale CEO has resigned. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on so you don't miss it when I upload another video. Again, press the links under the video. Love you all. Lottery Stocks out.